Hello every single one of you beautiful people. Today is a different day. I am just coming here for you to be good days and bad days. Is there going to be any booms today? Well, there's one boom only, and well, good days and bad days, that is what a family's for, isn't it? I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to be sad about it, but I'm going to move on, and we're going to find better trades. Well, I think it was absolutely great trades. I wasn't really bothered about anything of it. It's just that I've had good sleep tonight, or for the past days whatsoever. So I haven't really had I don't really have good reactions today. And what do I mean by I don't have good reactions? I mean that I can take a trade, stop out, get in again, and do emotional trading. So this is today a difficult trading day for me. Sorry, to keep my emotions in check, because I also want to win. I'm also human. So there is that. How are we going back on the horse? How are we going to do great today? That is still on the table. Dollar is finally rising, but Zimbabwe, welcome. There is no bada bing bada boom. The only bada bing bada boom I have today is euro dollar. There is a bada bing bada boom there. I said yesterday sell 16.22. Did you take it? That is, by the way, boom. That is, if you were in the mentorship yesterday, sorry, in the Discord, in the daily setups yesterday, I saw someone signing up. Cheers, mate. We are growing every day in the daily setups, and until today we have been profitable. We have been raking in money. I think we've been up like 600 pips in total, I would say. And then now we are down 300 pips, so 300 pips in total. Yeah, I think that is remarkably okay. But of course there is different. So what I'm going to talk about today, first of all, I'm going to be live on A1 Trading in 1.5 hours. I know Nick is going to be live in half an hour. I know other people are live right now, so maybe there's a lot of competition. Hope there's a lot of people here right now. But I'm going to do very simple live today. Maybe the quickest, maybe the straightforwardest that I have done ever. Okay? So, if you have questions, leave them in now. I will go back to this section of the live chat, and I will go back here. And then whoever comes in later, I might go through it. If you want to see my strategy, up there in the link, there it is. If you want to join my Discord, there's been an influx of people lately, and I'm just wondering, where do they come from? But if you also want to join the Discord, it's all free. I put my trades in there, and I tell you my trades in there. Let me see if I can find that invite link for that. So it's all good and go. And sometimes it goes well, and sometimes it does not. This is a part of trading. I'm just gonna leave it right now. We are not going to. We are still winners, and we are using the EU-winner strategy. That is what's going to happen. If this now goes in our direction in the end, bada bing, bada boom, I will sell the living life out of Euro USD with all I have. I was boat loaded. I know I was having too much risk. I know I was boat loaded, but I don't care. Okay, good. So, 26 of you are here. Thank you very much for everyone who is joining in. How is my day? My day is this is a phase. I would probably just be in bed instead. Okay. Can we just be honest? But is there one thing that I still do, even though in bad times? I still drink bloody cold coffee. Cheers, mate. And it is what it is. Pound pair is madness. Yeah, and that's where the most of the hurt and the most of the losses is from. Sure. Dave is in profit again on gold. That is always nice to hear. So let's go through the chat right now. Okay, so we have Alexei. How many booms will we get today? We're going to get one. What's going on today? I got 4 opposite directions. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Morning, JT2000. Selva, how are you? I'm having a I've been having a OK minus day. Eli says, look at Goldie. I looked at Goldie. It is making a low at the moment, and it pulled back. The other one is a hard day for SlayFX. Got stopped out of 2 trades. I got stopped out for being greedy. Eli says, bada bing, bada boom on gold, I guess. William, hello from Zimbabwe. Wonderlin, welcome very much. Hope you guys are all subscribed to the channel so that you can come back when we're also back in profits. But last week was profitable, so I'm not really... And the trading setups we did this week wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible at all. So we still follow the process. Bonjour. I'm doing very well, Oleg. EURUSD, please use the yen and gold. James has... Well, I need to be truth with the family here. I know I'm going to put your name out there, James. But I'm just going to say this very fast things about you. I am deeply proud of you, bro, man, brother, colleague. I am deeply proud of your progress. I am deeply proud of where you have come from. And you have turned into a profitable trader so far, at least. And I cannot be happier about you. He is a mentorship student. If you go to Eivindfx and you go to mentorship, that is what you do. I've turned so far James into a profitable trader. I just want to say it out there, because for me to James, I will publicly say to everyone and anyone who dares to listen, I'm proud of you. Okay, so on gold, no bearish setup, I would say. This is supposed to be a bullish setup, and we have gone quite low before rising, but that's always interesting, I guess. And then, are we gonna go higher? Are we gonna go lower? We haven't really tapped into weekly pivot yet, so that's kind of, I think that is what they're trying to do. But still 1803 was kind of a buy price yesterday. But yeah, I have no money. I have no money on gold at the moment. James says thank you, Ivan. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go through the markets. Dollar has come down to the buy zone for the week. I put up a mark in the land, a land in the mark, a sand in the, a mark in the sand. What do you call it? Here to say this should go up from here. So this is all okay. We have actually come from quite far this week, but that's always nice. Then on Aussie dollar, we have a higher high. Okay, it's not higher than this high, but it's higher than all the other highs. So now we are turning into a double top. We can still fall, we can still rise. So you still need to be true to whatever you believe in. So I'm gonna take a pause in selling it, at least. So maybe tomorrow. So it's gonna be interesting daily setups today, though. That's gonna be interesting meeting. Yesterday was all good. Today's gonna be interesting. But if there's any setups at all, I'm gonna mention. But I think there is still money to be made. By the way, what I'm talking about today is only not financial advice, my personal opinion only. And if you do lose money, please don't risk more than 1%. And if you dare to trade anything at all, make sure that you can lose your entire account. Not because of trading, not because of pairs moving, but because of what you saw in Binance going down to 8,000 because of a glitch in the system. That is likely, by the way, if you have bad brokers, bad liquidity providers that you don't really can anything for. That is not your problem, but it becomes your problem because it's your account and all those things. So Aussie dollar, okay, cool. If you're a buyer, though, can you buy that? Yeah, you can buy that. But now you're trying to go against the dollar index, by the way. So, okay. So far, at least, you can buy this one here. And then higher high, higher low situation. You can buy that tomorrow. Congratulations. Boom, 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 boom. Euro dollar. Euro dollar there, I think it is. Euro dollar here. Here's a sell that I took a couple of hours ago. Let me just show. I'm not showing you guys all my secrets. I'm not showing all my secrets. I sold Euro USD at 16.22. So yeah, I'm in profit on that one at least. I still in profit on a lot of oil, a lot of euro pairs from. I think I sold here and I sold here. So that's at least some of the entries. And I have an entry as well here. So I have 3 entries on euro, all in profit. These ones are now break even. So I'm just trying to, you know, to get downwards if euro dollar is supposed to fall in the end anyways. Other than that, it can still go higher and break lower. Yeah, sure, that is what can also happen in euro dollar. But so far, I'm still having my bearish bias. I'm still think this is a good setup. This is the only setup that is good to the downside. That's why I added sells in this situation. And I also said yesterday in this live that this is probably the area you are looking to sell. And then we shall see if the market agrees with that or not. Pound. I just have a moment for myself there. Pound went sky high, but now comes back down again as fast as it went higher. Jesus, help me. Oh. The frustration, the feelings. Well, I'm not in it anymore. I'm not in it anymore. So yeah, that was probably a couple of $1,000. Ja. Er det mulig? Okay, let's move on. So, high, we have not broken the high yet. We have not broken the low yet. So right now I have turned this into a range. And I'm not going to trade it until it is broken somewhere. Yeah. Complete idioter, altså. And the move today is 50, 60, 70 pips. Tja. As if it breaks lower, breaks higher, then we're going to move much more. So, yeah. So if I don't get any likes on that one, I'm showing you emotions. I'm showing you real trades. I'm showing you how it is really. I also said in the links today, stop loss has been hit. So yeah, sure. Where's pound gonna go right now? I'm just gonna say range, and until it breaks anywhere. Yeah, cool. Then we can take it from there. But yeah. We got pound today. Pound yen also took me out at this high here. The reason for I have stop loss there, not here, was because I'd moved them, and also I have some entries in here. I had empties in here, so you know it was okay. Stop loss above previous high, and market didn't agree. That's okay. I think that's a lower low. I think that's a good sell. It just depends what is it gonna do now. Is it gonna break higher? Or is it going to break lower than this low? And then I'm probably going to sell that tomorrow or tonight if that happens. So we should all see how this is going. This is one of them that I'm still considering if it does break below 157, I think. But this is going to be 0.01 lots. I'm not going to take any risk on my account on this one if I sell it. I'm just going to see how it goes. Just for me to feel that I still have it in me. You sell pound on the top? Okay, cool. Happy days, happy wife, happy life. And the next thing that I need to do here on pound yen is just to see how things goes. So I have also gone into a pause. So I've been giving you trade ideas and trade setups to do, but yeah. New Zealand dollar, still in it, still a good trade, still hasn't broken higher, so yeah, still a good trade. It's a bit bullish though, but yeah, I'm not adding here. I need to break before I add, but still in it. Nathan says AG. I'm going to AG at any moment right now. So where is New Zealand gonna go? I want this to break lower before I add any cells. If I still have cells, I will still keep them open. I'll still have my stop loss up here. If this now starts turning higher, I think you can buy tomorrow. If you have bearish dollar index, you don't have bearish dollar index at the moment. You have a bullish dollar index. What does it need to break? First of all, it needs to break this low. It hasn't. Secondly, it needs to break lower than current candle. And that's maybe when you can start looking for sells on, buys on pound, on New Zealand, on Aussie, and all those things. But by that time, it's probably also gone quite a bit. So make sure that you have your stop loss in place. But yeah, euro dollar is still my perfect one. Still the ugly duckling. And how many pips am I in profit there? 9 pips? Tja. Good. I'm just trying to find anything positive in this world at the moment. Anything positive. New Zealand Aussie dollar. UC CAD, sorry. That is the buy there. Didn't work out. Okay. Still higher lows. Okay. CAD is also very strong at the moment. And then we have I think this is stop loss, by the way, for this day trade today. So that is not really going well today. Yeah, shouldn't be losing much anyways. I guess we don't do that as traders, but you shouldn't be losing much here. And if you do lose much here, maybe do something else. When is it possible for yen to reverse and get power? At any point, Mr. Khan. It can happen today, it can happen tomorrow. Aussie yen. Ja. Nej. Tja. Yeah, nej. Well, right now it looks very bullish and looks foolish to have sold it. But this setup here looks amazing until this happens. So I need to look into what can I do differently here next time. I think it's just a part of the risk. And we also had bearish price action here, here, and here. So, okay. I guess we'll learn until tomorrow. Euro yen. I'm also out of this trade here as well. Because we don't have a lower lows at the moment. And we are breaking higher at the moment. So, tja. Another loss, another entry there. Yeah. No. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. Until it breaks lower, I will probably sell it again, but maybe it will go all the way up here before selling again. So I'll just look into it then. So euro yen, euro dollar is probably currently my favorite pairs. So I will just wait for this one to fall again. But you know, if this is the bottom, this is the bottom, then this is the bottom, then I don't really care about that. But yeah, sure. New Zealand yen, another one that was bearish here, turned bullish today and has gone higher since. Okay. What else is there to be done? What is there to be done? You live and you learn. You live and you learn. So right now, that's what I was thinking. But if you are a buyer here, you are getting into some muddy waters. But maybe tomorrow, you can look for that. That will probably happen. When can yen get strength? We can go to yen index and see what the yen index does really today. And yeah, it is breaking supports after support after support, turning bearish again. So maybe this is a double bottom, or this is just a continuation lower. So I don't know. I don't know. But also remember that it can just change around whenever it wants to anyways. So be careful. Be careful. Don't skip something. And then somebody bought New Zealand CAD. Okay, cool, I guess. I guess that's okay. USD SAR. Who was that? Was that the If Ze is here today, welcome, brother. Welcome with your entry. Somebody asked me in the daily subs yesterday if that is a good entry. Yeah, it was a good entry. And it was also at the weekly central. And shit, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom on a USSR. Yeah, sure. Break even by now, and I think it's a fantastic entry. So yeah, that happened yesterday at least on USSR. What's going to happen now? Maybe it's going to go higher, and then we shall see what's going to happen in the end, kind of a thing. If you're here for the first time, and if you're like, who is this guy? Strategy is up there, all free. What do I use? I use price action, trend trading, fundamental analysis, technical analysis, seasonal analysis. Sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes I'm right. I have been right 4 out of 6 months this year. So, yeah, I was right in January, February, March, April, not May, not June. I was right in August. And I was probably wrong. No, we made money last week, though. So, October has been, yeah, somewhere in between. So, what is your opinion regarding NDX? Nasdaq, we can go to Nasdaq. Too late to buy, too dangerous to sell, and significant pullback still. First of all, I don't sell a bullish trend. At least I don't try to, at least. And in particularly Nasdaq and those things. And if you make money selling it, have fun, fantastic. But I don't sell something that is going so incredibly fast higher that I can't even find entries to buy it even. So you know, it's very difficult. So I wouldn't even imagine selling it. That's my opinion. Why? Because the whole market is rigged for Nasdaq to go higher in the end. Alright, so if you're thinking like Nasdaq, we're gonna go 1 minute strategy there, I guess that's maybe the only one that you can do here. But I still haven't got my buy entries here. I got that on Monday. But other than that, sure. It is very high. It's not bearish at all. And I think that's the same thing as NDX. As far as I know. But yeah, still very high. Yeah, I would still consider that very, very, very bullish. So, yeah. What is your opinion? I would think it's going to go higher until it doesn't go higher anymore. Is it a bit rangy? Yeah. I think it's going to go higher here until April. So if you get an entry until April, good on you. Euro, one hail. Euro yen has been covered. The euro yen coverage here is that this is a higher high. Oops. This is now turning higher high. We have had a kind of a bottom here. And then I would probably also say that it's a bit late to buy. You can buy that tomorrow morning if you're looking to buy. I was looking to sell it and I sold it in the appropriate areas. But it went higher on me, so I am out at stop loss. And I am waiting for this one to fall, personally though. So yeah. James says China has fixed their problem with Evergrande. Have they? Yeah, maybe something. Can you make a short summary on what you consider to be a potential reversal for a trend? I can always do that. Double bottom, higher high, higher low situation. On the moving averages, that is 55. 21 needs to break higher, like here I think it is, and then also I think it's 100. If it also breaks above 100 in the 1 hour, if it breaks above on the 4 hour, that is considered to be a bullish trend. And then I would say that also M2, whatever that is, if it's weekly, daily, monthly, is the area you were looking for these reversals to happen at the beginning of the month. The other thing that you also said that But also, Mr. SlyFX, I don't know if you have seen this video here. Let's go and see if we can find a nice video here. Strategy. I don't know if if I will find myself if I don't add that though. But there's a reversal strategy there. Maybe I should need to redo it because it's only 452 views. But there is a reversal strategy out there. So yeah, have fun with it. Oops, I didn't. Did I share that thing? Probably didn't. So yeah, there it is. What else? Tja, I don't know. You're Yan, yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what happened there, I guess. Just waiting for this one to do its thing. The next thing we can also do there is then to go to Swiss yen. Somebody asked for, I think it was. And not that I'm really interested in that one though. That's pretty okay. Cool. I guess same situation. Turning bullish, maybe buy tomorrow at around 123.80. What's the future of pound yen? Right now it looks to be going higher. Yeah. Can't really say anything more about that. Gold, for someone who asked about gold, still, you know, trying to find buyers. Nothing much than that. Other than that, if you're a break even, if you're a seller, I wouldn't be in a sell, Dave. That is totally your decision, but I wouldn't. Yesterday I said that is the buy on oil. Congratulations. Boom. That is actually a boom straightforward there. Nat gas. Yeah, should have taken profit yesterday. But yeah, somewhere. Good morning, Ahmad. Good morning, Ahmad. So what else? What was used? The yen. Okay, I guess turning bullish again then. This is bullish again, so maybe tomorrow you can look for buys. And I know I've said it would sell, but I really just make up one choice and then see what happens. But use the yen is very difficult for me to understand where it's gonna go next. So think maybe. Jerry Running. Use visit. Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you before, Jerry, but I welcome very much. What would BOJ meeting on Thursday affect the yen? That will highly affect the yen, but I don't think it's going to move it much. Who subscribed? Lord Teeny. Thank you very much for subscribing. That's a double. That's a double one there. But cool. Thank you for joining in. Hope I will give you some value for the future. Thanks, sir. I'm not interested in selling bullish market. I meant there is no entry point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I agree on that one. But even in a bearish market, it will turn in the end, and that's kind of the emotion that I have, and I will be very scared. But yeah, dollar Swissy. Depends on where you want it to go, Mr. Jerry. Hope that you are telling me that very fast where you think it's gonna go next. If you're thinking this is gonna go higher or lower, what is your direction? That is your expertise to tell me. I can't read your brain. I'm sorry. It seems like I have had my trade plan already fulfilled, ish. Since I've already done that, and then up there. Okay, cool, I guess. But right now, I think this can head higher at the moment. But it's also a very difficult trading pair to trade. So this is 9 AM. This is the high of the day. So that's kind of where you're expecting to sell. And if you are buying, they are kind of in this area here. So you're kind of in between two buys and sell setups. So if you get price below this low, that's probably when you can start selling. And if you now get price above the current high today, that's when you can start buying. So Currently at the moment, USSVC this week is so far a bit of a range, or not going much somewhere so far. But you're looking for buy, yeah. So around current price would probably be something, but you are seeing into a bigger downward trend, and yeah. So just be cautious. Just be cautious with your stop loss below here, 91.50. If that's too much, I'm sorry, but that's kind of what you need to do. 40 pips, I think it is, and then you cannot add more trades before you've had a higher high, higher low situation. So if you have buys already, you're just waiting for that to happen. I think that's a very valid trade plan, but yeah, patience. If it breaks lower than here, then you're like, I don't like that. And then if it breaks down to here, 92.90, 169, 70 area, you're like, what's going on here? And you probably would either, well, I like this setup as a buy though, by the way, so that could happen. That's why you should have your stop loss below here, so have that eventuality. But if it starts falling, then yeah, I wouldn't be too confident. I would not add 8 entries. I would just keep whatever I have and not lose too much money. What's driving the weak yen for the past few weeks? The belief in a better world, I guess. Stronger world, better world. I think that's kind of what I can say about that, though. Other than that, I think it's, yeah, it's a different word. It's just traders made up their mind and sold it, but also yen is very. The Japanese economy is very weak, and the Japanese situation is probably not going to get resolved anytime soon in terms of economic activity. So sure. Is there anyone else? Has I forgot anything so far? I'm going to be live in 1 hour on A1 trading. I have something else planned for that event. I will find my energy, I will find more positivism, and we will crush that one too, as we always do. So I hope that you will join in then, and sure, bring you over there. Can you check Euro USD? Why is the dollar weak now? I honestly to God don't know. I need to look into it. Why? Can you touch USD yen? I literally just did it. I think it was like half a minute ago. Look to buy tomorrow. That's kind of what I looked for. This bullish. Have made a bottom. And then Euro New Zealand. I took a stop loss on Euro New Zealand, so I don't really care too much about that at the moment. It's making a low here. I took a bit prematurely, but if you want to buy, you need to break above here. But if it falls now, then it will probably just continue falling as long as New Zealand dollar is rising. This one will fall. So yeah, hopefully it will hold as a buyer, but it seems to me that maybe you can sell it tomorrow. Head blows up, going to take a rest, mate. Yeah, I am definitely going to do that. And then come back in an hour and be super duper happy and energetic. So have a nice day, people. If you are new here, please watch my strategy all the way to the end. If you feel like it wasn't worth it, just play it when you go to the toilet and all of a sudden it's over. It helps me, and it helps maybe somebody else that needs to see it. And it's a very simple strategy, as people say. That's why I call it simple strategy, not because I think it is, because people say it is. And then I think that we keep going. Don't lose hope. We'll still have plenty of years and days to trade. Have a good day. Boom.